On to some less fortunate things about this league.
Yeah, let's go.
The
Anti-tanking
lottery.
rules came out last night. Um,
It's not set in stone.
it's not saying
They,
it
they still have to vote.
has to go to the
I believe
managers,
it's May
but
28th that they're voting, but
yes. Yeah, May
I hate
twenty
it.
eighth.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Let me
Let
just
me let me
start.
let me
I
let
hate
me
it. I
let me
hate it.
let
I
me
hate it. I
let
hate
me
it.
let me give the people that don't know what it is. Okay,
All right.
so
All right.
it's an anti-tanking draft reform termed the 3-2-1 lottery that one includes expanded lottery to 16 teams, two flattens odds, and three adds a relegation zone where the bottom three teams with are penalized with fewer lottery balls. So essentially, in this next upcoming draft, the bottom three teams are the Brooklyn Nets, the Washington Wizards, and the Indiana Pacers, I believe. Those are the bottom three, I think. Whoever they are, right? The bottom three teams that were just flat out ass and not even tanking will now have worse odds than the team sat in the 4 through 10 position. If this rule was to come into effect this upcoming lottery and this year. Now, Zach, I'll get your opinion now. Thoughts?
I said my opinion. This is awful. I mean, I don't think there's anything good about this. There's no positives. There's no upside. What are we doing? It's it's a disgrace to the game. It's disgusting. It's anti small market. It's anti bad teams in general. It's pro mediocrity. It's pro gambling. It's everything that's bad in this world. This is basically it. I like it. You're punishing teams that are actually bad at basketball for being bad at basketball.
Yeah, like, what do you want them to do?
Like winning isn't easy in basketball. Winning's
Winning isn't
hard.
for everybody.
Winning is hard as hell. And when you can't have a when you don't have a star player, when you don't have pieces to surround that star player, it's even harder. That's how you end up with situations like
The Bucks.
yeah, yeah. I was going to say the Pistons, but the Pistons have had multiple top picks. They just can't draft. Let's just say that, or they can't draft on the offensive side of the
Yeah,
ball.
Ivy Holland, all that stuff.
Holland's a good player. I still think it's a bit ridiculous that he's out of the playoff rotation, but that's another topic.
Yeah, we'll get to that
He
later.
can't play offense very well. Uh, God, this just like it sucks. There's no positive in this.
This
It really isn't
this comes
because
this like stems from like the league trying to just like standardize talent across the league.
well, the
Which
league, the
should
way
not
I
happen.
see this is Adam Silver is pandering to gambling companies who want more people to place bets in March and April, and he wants more competitive games in March and April because he wants more people to gamble on those games or bet on those games. That is completely the reason why this is happening, and it's ridiculous. It's atrocious. It's ridiculous. It's a stain on the league because who cares what the gambling companies think? Like, you're ruining basketball for what? You're ruining bad teams being bad for what? I think this will just continue to drum up the idea of the lottery being rigged because like the Suns, if they owned their pick this year, they could jump from 16 to 1. Like, why should they be rewarded for that? Why you're rewarding mediocrity and punishing teams who are actually bad, and that's not right. It's ridiculous. I think if anything, the teams that are bad should have a higher chance of getting the top pick than teams that aren't bad. I know, crazy topic, but hey, how about we use some equity in this league and give teams help that actually need help instead of giving picks to like sorry, I'm going to say the Lakers. If y'all happen to miss the playoffs one year, like
It's really the
it's
Spurs, honestly.
ridiculous.
Spurs. This year it's the Mavericks. Like
Yeah, I mean, last year, like I'll admit, the Spurs jumped up to get Dalen Harper. That probably wasn't random. Spurs jumped to get Wemby. That probably wasn't random. But like the Stephon Castle pick, that one was that people saying that's rigged is a bit ridiculous because like that he was picked 4 and there were 3 players that went ahead of him who aren't better than him, just flat out, who are worse than him by
Yeah.
quite a bit. So
It's unbelievable. This is maybe just like, again, I talk about it's stemming from the standardization of talent across the league. We saw this a couple years ago with the implementation of the second apron and luxury tax and all that kind of stuff that made it so then teams can't retain or use star talent or retain their players on, their contracts that are big for, multiple years. And we saw the Warriors crumble because of that. We saw a lot of teams crumble off that. We saw the Raptors crumble off
the
that.
Celtics were the biggest. I'd say the
crumbled.
Celtics were the biggest casualty there.
But yeah, the Celtics just last year had to dump off, or this year, sorry,
We
to
saw we
dump off
saw
Porzingis
like
Holiday.
Drew and Kristaps have been balling this year. Like
Exactly.
if the Celtics had them, they would be easily the favorites in the East.
Yeah,
But
they don't because of this rule to standardize talent across the league, and this is literally stemming off of that, where it's like, okay, we already did that, which puts a lot of quote unquote star guys or star talent or good talent in free agency pools and trade markets and buyout markets for teams like, I will say, the Lakers, the Spurs, the Warriors, like for them to go out and get like in the snap of their fingers, because I will say from experience, the Lakers are the biggest market in the league. Like they can sign anybody they want. So like it just doesn't, like, I don't even want that. Like I don't want to do that. Like I just want to build a team normally. Like I want to build a team like the Spurs did, where they actually drafted well, and now no team can do that. If I was a fan of the Pacers, who lost your star player, by the way, who was top 10 talks in the league at one point last year, right? Tore his Achilles and was out this year. We knew they were gonna be bad. Pascal Siakam, yes, was an all-star, but you have no ball handler on that team except TJ McConnell. Like, then you trade for Vita Zubac, who gets shut down in end of February, mid-March. Siakam basically gets shut down because he got injured too. Those weren't slight injuries; those were actual injuries that he carried over. Like, this team was generally bad, and now they were looking up. I'm saying if this rule was implemented this year, they wouldn't even have a chance at top 3 pick. Where, again, I've said this before too. The reason we're doing this is because how good this draft class is. No draft class for the next 10, 15 years is going to be as good as this draft class. Like, I don't see it happening like that. Like, it really is not going to be like that. And the only reason we're doing it this year is because, or they're so tight about it. Like Silver talked about it in March, and it's only April. It's only been like a month of him thinking about stuff like this. And the lottery's in May. Like, so he's been trying to like streamline this process. And we're only doing it because this draft class is so good. And it pisses me off. Because we're not going to have a talented draft class ever. Like
it's so ridiculous. It's so reactionary. It's everything wrong in this world. Like I've already said, because how are you supposed to build a team now? You can't get 3 consecutive top 5 picks anymore. Like that's one of the rules, which is terrible because like right now, look at a lot of these great teams. Like Spurs wouldn't exist if it weren't for that. Pistons wouldn't exist if it for that. The mighty Rockets wouldn't exist if it weren't for that. But it's disgusting. It's anti-small market. It's pro-capitalism. It's pro-gambling.
What do you even say to the teams like Washington and Utah who were bottom 3 for the last 3 years but got bumped out of the top 4?
Realistically, sorry. Adam Silver's the Ronald Reagan of the NBA. Everything he touches, just it gets worse. He's like the king of fixing things that don't need to be fixed. Capitalism. Like obviously it's a league. It's gonna be that way, but still, I don't even mean to get like all preachy, but like he really is like a 1-for-1 comp for Ronald Reagan. Like
That's
he's
crazy, bro.
Am I wrong though? Everything he touches, it goes wrong.
Bro, I used to like actually
what good has he done?
I used to like not exactly, I wouldn't say like Adam Silver, but I used to think, hey, he's all right as a commissioner. And ever since the past couple years, I've just been on the downhill train, bro. Like
he makes Goodell look like a saint.
Yeah, how does the league go from Stern to Silver?
I still don't think Stern was the greatest, but Adam Silver
far better than Silver though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
It,
I respect a lot the hell out of Stern, even though he cooked my franchise for 10 years. But like better than like compared to Silver, bro. We didn't have things like this with Stern.
it's ridiculous.
Like no other
It's
league has this type of stuff.
he's fixing things that don't need to be fixed. Like, like NBA fans ask for like small things here and there. We want the finals logo or back on or the trophy back on the
There we
court.
go on the court. We got that.
We'd like better we'd like player intros to be shown on TV. Peacock's got us with that.
We want the themes
We
back.
we want Christmas jerseys back.
We got that in his ass.
Don't get me started, but Adam Silver is the king of fixing things that don't need to be fixed. He's NBA Ronald Reagan. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
It's bad.